everyone. You are welcome once again to the conversation on BTS podcast. My name is Benuril, and my co host on this episode is no other person than the amazing Zeno Sweet. This is a continuation of the ongoing series titled Yahoo Plus Epidemic in Nigeria. Zeno will take us through the impact of peer pressure on Nigerian youth. Kindly download and share this episode with friends as we all work together to find solutions to the plague known as Yahoo Plus in Nigeria. Over to you, Zeno.
Good day, everyone. It's your girl Zeno Sweet. I'll be speaking on one of the factors that has contributed to the growth of Yahoo Plus in the society. And one of the factors is peer pressure. Peer pressure is the power or influence a social group exerts on an individual. It could either be positive or negative. But today I'll be dwelling on the negative aspect. Peer pressure has become the strongest influence on the Nigerian youth. It is the bedrock of corrupt practices. You see, in our society today, everyone wants to be like somebody. You see Mr. A wanting to be like Mr. B, Mr. B wants to be like Mr. C. It goes on and on. Sometimes we ask ourselves, how do these youth even get influenced by their friends? One, by what they see. They see their friends throwing money here and there, riding on big cars, buying the most expensive phones, doing things they ought not to do on a normal base. You see, they get pressurized. They just want to be like that, their friend, wearing this good clothes. They just want to be like their friends, putting on a good shirt. They just want to be like their friends, riding on the big and beautiful cars, and they don't even care of what is behind those cars they're riding. All they know, they just want to get wealth immediately. Then let's talk about the spoken words. You see a fellow friend influencing their own friends to do things that are bad in the eyes of society and in the eyes of the world. Come and join us. Let's do this. Let's make wealth. Because are you not seeing how much I made today? Don't you want to make this money? Just be it. Just do it. There's nothing that you see being pressurized. They just want to do it. That's why you find someone from an humble background, good upbringing. At the end, they turn out to be something else. Why? They just want to belong. They just want to feel valued by their friends and also by the society. They just want to get money easily. They don't want to work for it. They don't care if it's wrong. They don't care if they have to kill someone and get the money, because they just want to belong. They just want to feel accepted by their friends. They are being pushed by this money. They are being pushed by the cars. They are being pushed by the clothes. They are also being pushed by the set of women they carry. You see, things like that pushes them into it. Then sometimes you ask yourself, how can they cope with this pressure? How can they cope with this thing roaming around the society? Well, coping with peer influence is about getting the right balance between being yourself and fitting in well with your group. You don't have to be what others are doing. You don't have to do what others are doing. Just be yourself. Create the right value for yourself. If you're working, work well and earn your money rightly. Don't earn your money wrongly, so you can live well, so you can enjoy your wealth. Someone once said, I've checked the word chart on the most richest people on the world, but Yahoo boys are not found there. I did not see any name of the Yahoo boy there, and that is good. So don't let peer pressure influence you to do what you ought not to do. Then sometimes we ask, How do we come out of it? Can they overcome it? Just say no and mean it. Yes, say no. Some of us say no to these things while our body is saying yes, our mouth is saying no, but our body is what? Saying yes. To say no when you mean it, get away from pressure zone. Avoid stressful situation. If you know going to your friend's birthday party will influence you to do what they are doing, stay away from it. If you know being friends with Mr. A will make you to do things you ought not to do, stay away from Mr. A. Then pay attention to how you feel. If something doesn't feel right about a situation, it probably isn't. Stop painting it right, because some of us want to paint it right. We know it is wrong, but we want to paint it right. We want to do what our friends. Stop doing what your friends are doing and say no to it. And lastly, have friends with similar values. Not just any values, but positive word values. Well, this is where I'll be drawing my curtain close. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.
There you heard it. Help us share this message to enlighten our youth as we fight against this nemesis called Yahoo Plus. Till the next episode, I still remain yours one and only, Benuriu.